Hello, I'm Bill Peterson, Minnesota estate planning attorney. Many of us have elderly parents or grandparents that we provide care for. Well, it may be sending packages or phone calls from across the country, or stopping by every day or a couple of times a week at lunch to check on them. We value our elderly mothers and grandmothers. It's no surprise that when we discover that our mother is not taking her medication, that we can feel upset or even helpless in this situation. Let me tell you about a Bloomington family. A married couple we'll call Joni and Michael are in their late 50s with retirement just around the corner. Joni's mother, who we'll call Betty, lives a couple of miles away in a house where she raised Joni and her brother. Joni likes being able to stop by a few times every week to check on her mother. Over time, Joni begins to notice that Betty is having issues remembering things. After taking her to a doctor, Joni's mother was diagnosed as having the early stages of dementia. Now, this was not expected, but what happened next really took Joni by surprise. Joni discovered a very disturbing fact about 2 weeks after the doctor appointment. Apparently, Betty was not taking her medication, either for her heart condition or for her arthritis. When Joni asked her mother about this, Betty could not remember the last time she had taken her pills. Joni knew her mother was not intentionally missing her doses, but she was concerned that her mother's heart condition would worsen if she kept on missing her medication. During a time like this, Joni is wise to be concerned about her mother's health. Now, here are some things that Joni can do to help her mother. For the time being, she can hold a family meeting and ask her siblings to help take turns checking on her mother. Since her brother and sister both live in the Twin Cities, they can schedule days to visit to ensure that someone is there virtually every day. However, sometimes this is not sustainable, so one long-term solution may be to get a PCA or personal care attendant to visit Betty every day. This is a common solution and allows elderly persons to continue to live in their homes. Now, when Betty's dementia worsens, it may be a good idea to look into getting her into an assisted living apartment or even a nursing home. This way, Betty can be supervised throughout the day in a staffed environment. Another good idea is for Joni to work with an attorney to create a health care directive, also known as a living will, so Joni can make medical decisions for Betty when her mother is no longer able to make them for herself. The health care directive should also contain a federal HIPAA authorization so that other members of the family, such as Michael, Joni's husband, or her siblings, can get medical updates from her physician and the clinic. Under certain conditions, it may even be a good idea to deal with Betty's care through a guardianship or through provisions of a trust. For these options, you should consult with an experienced estate planning attorney. I'm Bill Peterson, Minnesota estate planning attorney. If you are concerned about your mother's care, I can help. Call me toll-free from anywhere in Minnesota or across the country at 1-888-910-5297 for a free, no-obligation consultation. Thank you, and have a good day.